Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. Knight c6 helps control both the d4 square and the e5 square. c3 controls the d4 square, prepares the d4 pawn push, and allows the queen to develop to the queen side. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This move opens the path for your bishop to enter the game. Out comes the bishop, helping to solidify the position. You apply pressure to your opponent's pawn chain. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. You captured back. This misses an opportunity to castle kingside. That was an even swap of material. Takes back. Yes, this is the way. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. You're preparing for the game ahead, activating the bishop in the opening. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. You've secured your king on the same side as your opponent, a solid strategy. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. You are bringing your bishop into play, eyeing the central squares. White has a weak backward pawn. Your rooks are connected, which helps them work together. A very strong play. Great, you've developed your last piece, completing your setup. White develops further. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. This is a fair move. You've moved your bishop to a powerful square. This steps away from the checking bishop. Your strike at the center fights for space and central control. That's fine. This is a fine move. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. You had a better option, but this is not bad. This loses material, but the position was losing no matter what. You win material taking advantage of the pinned defender. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. Nice fork, you'll be winning material. This allows the knight to control more squares. This is the way to win material. White activates the last piece, bringing all pieces into play. This is the way to win material. This threatens to tactically win a rook. Nice vision spotting and capturing that vulnerable rook. Takes back. Your blockade stops the other player's pawn from moving. This move puts the queen on a safer square. You trade off equal material. Recaptures. Good thinking. This move puts your piece into a stronger, more active position. This takes an outpost, a square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. This is the way to win material. This steps away from the checking queen. This is the way to win material. You are threatening to checkmate the king. This removes a pawn that was threatening to win material. You found the right idea by sacrificing your rook. Takes back. Your opponent will have to keep an eye on that passed pawn. This loses a rook, but the position was losing no matter what. Nice, definitely the right move. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. A good choice to move your threatened queen. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. You made a passed pawn. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. Good job, that's what I would have played too. One of the best moves. Your rook takes an open file, a good way to activate the rook. A solid choice. You capture that free knight. This is a fair move. This wins a queen. This evades the check from the queen. You continue the checkmate attack. This loses a queen, but the position was losing no matter what. Your move gets closer to checkmate. That queen was yours for the taking. This steps away from the checking queen. Congrats on your win.